I've wrestled an alligator, I've tussled with a whale, I've handcuffed lightning and thrown thunder in jail. I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean that I can make medicine sick. Now those are the words of Muhammad Ali, one of those that said, I am the greatest. And during the prime time of his career, there was no one that was more passionate about Muhammad Ali than Muhammad Ali himself. But even during that time when he would get in the ring, somebody else would knock him to the mat, even being Joe Frazier himself. Now Jesus, during the prime time of his ministry, when he was getting ready to go to the cross, he said these words to the Father. He prayed and he says, now is my soul troubled, and what shall I say? Father, save me from this hour? No, but for this purpose I have come to this hour. Father, glorify your name. And then a voice came from heaven and said this, I have glorified it, and I will glorify it again. Now when Jesus was looking at the crucifixion that was ahead of him, he didn't think first of his own safety. He didn't ask in this specific passage, hey, can you take that from me? What he was most concerned with is making the Father's name great. Now the Father said this, I've glorified my name, but I'm going to glorify it again. See, already Jesus had resurrected Lazarus, and when that happened in that town, everyone was amazed and looked at God as being amazing that he could raise the dead. But even a greater resurrection was coming, one that Jesus would conquer the grave. And it's in that moment when all of us as Christians look at Jesus and see what he did for us, we too treasure God's name. We too treasure who God is, and we want to make him great. It's kind of like the psalmist who said this, there's no one on earth that I desire besides you, God. And so the question that I have for you this Christmas is, how has Jesus coming and his dying and his resurrecting changed your perspective about God? How has it made him great in your perspective?